Even more momentous development in another AI, America and India.
Hi, I'm Kylie, just another Army vet, and today I'm reacting to Prime Minister Modi's address to the U.S. Congress, which happened on June 22nd. Let's get to it. Because of the length of this video, I will be breaking it into about 3 parts, I think. I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. And if you are new here, then welcome to the channel. I'm really glad that you stopped by. And if you're not new, welcome back. And if you do want to help the channel out, if you could watch this full video to the end and hit the like button, that would really, really help me out, so thank you. This is a similar reception that the president will get when he is actually walking down the little aisleway when he goes to do his State of the Union address, actually. And that happens every year. Does Modi have any kind of State of the Union address similar to what the U.S. does? And that is the House Leader, Kevin McCarthy, and of course we know that is the Vice President Harris right there on his right. Speaker of the House, that's Kevin McCarthy, Speaker of the House of Representatives. Okay. So, where is Biden there at all? Maybe not.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you His Excellency Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of the Republic of India.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, Madam Vice President, distinguished members of the U.S. Congress, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar.
Is that the same as Namaste?
It is always a great honor to address the United States Congress. It is an exceptional privilege to do so twice.
When was the first time he actually addressed Congress?
For this honor, I extend my deepest gratitude on behalf of the 1.4 billion people of India. I see that Nearly half of you were here in 2016. I feel your warmth as old friends. I can also see the enthusiasm of a new friends in the other half. I remember Senator Harry Reid, Senator John McCain, Senator Orrin Hatch, Elijah Cummings, Elsie Hastings, and others who I met here in 2016 and who are sadly no longer with us. Mr. Speaker, standing here 7 Junes ago, that is the June when Hamilton swept all the awards, I said that the hesitations of history were behind us. Now, when our era is at a crossroads, I am here to speak about our calling for this century. Through the long and widening road that we have traveled, we have met the test of friendship. A lot has changed since I came here 7 summers ago. But a lot has remained the same, like our commitment to deepen the friendship between India and the United States.
I hate to say it, but I'm just going to be honest here. I think that there's definitely an ulterior motive of the United States to be friendly with India, and that is to counter China. I think that's the truth. And if you agree with me, then please drop that in the comments.
In the past few years, there have been many advances in AI, artificial intelligence. At the same time, there have been even more momentous development in another AI, America and India.
Good one.
Mr. Speaker and distinguished members, the beauty of democracy is the constant connect with the people, to listen to them and feel their pulse. And I know this takes a lot of time, energy, effort, and travel. It is a Thursday afternoon, a fly-out day for some of you. So I am grateful for your time. I also know how busy you have been this last month. Being a citizen of a vibrant democracy, myself, I can admit one thing, Mr. Speaker, you have a tough job. I can relate to the battles of patience, persuasion, and policy. I can understand the debate of ideas and ideology. But I am delighted to see you come together today to celebrate the bond between world's two great democracies, India and the United States. Thank you. I'm happy to help out. I'm happy to help out whenever you need a strong bipartisan consensus. There will be and there must be a contest of ideas at home. But we must also come together as one when we speak for our nation. And you have shown that you can do it. Congratulations. Mr. Speaker, the foundation of America was inspired by the vision of a nation of equal people. Throughout your history, you embraced people from around the world, and you have made them equal partners in the American dream.
America is a melting pot.
There are millions here who have roots in India. Some of them sit proudly in this chamber. And there is one behind me who
So I think it's great that Vice President Harris is the first woman vice president, as well as the first vice president with some Asian or Indian background. So I applaud her for that. But my question is this: what do Indians actually think of Vice President Harris? Because I've read a lot of negative things in my comments about Harris from my Indian audience.
who has made history. I'm told that the Samosa caucus is now the flavor of the house. I hope it grows and brings the full diversity of Indian cuisine here. Over 2 centuries, we have inspired each other through the lives of great Americans and Indians. We pay tribute to Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr.
If he said, let's pay tribute to Bose or Bose, would half the people in that audience even know who that was? That's the question.
Thank you. We also remember many others who work for liberty, equality, and justice. Today, I also wish to pay heartfelt tribute to one of them, Congressman John Lewis.
So John Lewis was a Democrat who actually did a lot of good work for the civil rights movement in the 1960s and 70s. I believe that he marched a few times with Dr. King. He was actually injured by police in some sort of bridge demonstration once. I forgot the name of the bridge, actually. But he's done a lot of good things, and sadly, he did die of cancer, I believe, a few months ago.
Mr. Speaker, democracy is one of our sacred and shared values. It has evolved over a long time and taken various forms of systems. Throughout history, however, one thing has been clear. Democracy is the spirit that supports equality and dignity. Democracy is the idea that welcomes debate and discourse. Democracy is the culture that gives wings to thought and expression. India is blessed to have such values from times immemorial. In the evolution of the democratic spirit, India is the mother of democracy.
I believe India is the largest democracy in the world, actually.
Millennia ago, our oldest scripture said, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahudha Vadanti. It means the truth is one, but the wise express it in a different ways. Now, the US is the oldest and India the largest democracy. Our partnership augurs well for the future of democracy.
Was that from the Vedas that he was quoting?
Together, we shall give a better future to the world and a better world to the future. Mr. Speaker, last year, India celebrated 75 years of its independence. Every milestone is important, but this one was a special. We celebrated a remarkable journey of over 75 years of freedom after 1,000 years of foreign rule in one form or another. This was not just a celebration of democracy, but also of diversity. not just of Constitution, but also of its spirit of a social empowerment, not just of our competitiveness and cooperative federalism, but also of our essential unity and integrity. We have over 2,500 political parties.
What?
Yes, you heard that right. 2,500. About 20 different parties govern various states of India. We have 22 official languages and thousands of dialects, and yet we speak in one voice. Every 100 miles, our cuisine changes. From dosa to aloo paratha, and from Sikhan to Sandesh. We enjoy all of this. We are home to all faiths in the world, and we celebrate all of them.
Exactly. Obama does not know what he's freaking talking about.
In India, diversity is a natural way of life. Today, the world wants to know more and more about India. I see that. Curiosity in this house too. We were honored to receive over 100 members of the US Congress in India over the last decade. Everyone wants to understand India's development, democracy, and diversity. Everyone wants to know what India is doing right and how. Among close friends, I'm happy to share the same. Mr. Speaker, when I first visited the US as a Prime Minister, India was the 10th largest economy in the world. 10th. Today, India is the 5th largest economy.
Very impressive. So I am really enjoying his speech so far. I think he's bringing up a lot of good points, and I think he's being well received. So I think that is great. Right now, the most impressive thing about this whole thing is the fact that I don't see a teleprompter and I don't see any notes, and he's not stumbled over one word. So that just says a lot about him. But anyway, I'm going to end this. That way I can start filming part 2, because I really want to see what else he has to say. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Once part 2 is filmed, I'll put it right here.